Hymn to Ra when he riseth. A hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris, Ani the scribe of the holy offerings of all the gods, who saith, Homage to thee, O thou who hast come to Khepera, Khepera, the creator of gods. Thou risest, thou shinest, thou makest light. Thy mother, thy goddess Nut, thou art crowned king of gods. Thy mother Nut doeth an act of homage unto thee with both her hands. The land of Manu receiveth thee with satisfaction, and the goddess Ma'at embraceth thee both at morn and at eve. May he, Ra, give glory and power and triumph, and a coming forth as a living soul to see Herokuti, Horus of the two horizons, to the double Ka of Osiris. The scribe Ani, victorious before Osiris, who saith, Hail, all ye gods of the temple of the soul, who weigh heaven and earth in the balance, and who provide sepulchral meals in abundance. Hail, Tanutin, thou one, thou creator of mankind and maker of substances of the gods, of the south and of the north, of the west and of the east. O come and acclaim ye Ra, the Lord of heaven, the Prince, life, health, strength, the creator of the gods, and adore ye him in his beautiful form at his rising in the Atet boat. They who dwell in the heights and they who dwell in the depths worship thee. The god Toth and the goddess Ma'at have written down thy course for thee daily and every day. Thine enemy, the serpent, hath been given over to the fire. The serpent fiend, Sebu, hath fallen down headlong. His arms have been bound in chains, and his legs hath Ra hacked off from him. The children of impotent revolt shall never more rise up. The temple of the aged one keepeth festival, and the voice of those who rejoice is the mighty dwelling. The gods exult when they see Ra as he riseth, and when his beams flood the world with light. The majesty of the holy God goeth forth and advanceth even unto the land of Manu. He maketh brilliant the earth at his birth each day. He journeyeth unto the place where he was yesterday. O be thou at peace with me, and let me behold thy beauties. May I journey forth upon earth. May I smite the ass. May I crush the serpent fiend Sebu. May I destroy Apep in this hour. May I see Abtu fish at the season, and the ant fish piloting the ant boat in its lake. May I see Horus acting as a steersman with the god Toth and the goddess Ma'at, one on each side of him. May I grasp the bows of all Sektet boat and the stern of the Atet boat. May he, Ra, grant unto the double Ka of Osiris, Ani, to behold the disk of the sun and to see the moon god without ceasing each and every day. And may my soul come forth and walk hither and thither, and whithersoever it pleaseth. May my name be proclaimed, and may it be found upon the board of the table of offerings. May offerings be made unto me in my presence, even as they are made unto the followers of Horus. May there be made ready for me a seat in the boat of the sun, on the day when the god goeth forth, and may I be received into the presence of Osiris in the land of victory. Hymn to Ra when he riseth. A hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of the heaven. Behold Osiris, Quena the merchant, who saith, Homage to thee, O Ra, when thou riseth, and to thee, O Timu, in thy risings of beauty. Thou risest, thou risest, thou shinest, at dawn of day. Thou art crowned king of the gods, and the goddesses, Ma'at, perform an act of homage unto thee. The company of the gods praise thee from the place of sunrise and sunset. Thou passest over the height of heaven, and thy heart is filled with gladness. The sectet boat draweth on, and advanceth in the Atet boat with fair winds. Ra rejoiceth, Ra rejoiceth. Thy father is Nu, thy mother is Net. O thou who art crowned as Reherkuti, thy divine boat advanceth in peace. Thine enemy hath been given over to the flame, and he hath fallen. His head hath been cut off. The heart of the Lady of Life, Isis, is glad because the foe of her Lord hath fallen headlong. The mariners of Ra have content of heart, and a new Heliopolis exulteth. The merchant Quena, victorious, saith, I have come to thee, O Lord of the gods, Temu, Herokuthi, whom Ma'at directeth. I know that whereby thou dost live. Grant thou that I may be like unto one of those who are favored ones among the followers of the great God. May my name be proclaimed, may it be found, may it be set with their names. The oars have been taken down into the sectet boat, and the boat of the sun advanceth in peace. May I see Ra when he appeareth in the sky at dawn, when his enemy hath fallen at the block. May I see Horus working the rudder on each side and bringing along the boat. May I see Ebtu fish at its time of coming into being. May I see the antfish as it becometh the pilot of the ant boat in its water. O thou only one, O thou perfect one, O thou who dost endure, who sufferest never an evil moment, who canst not be smitten down by him that doeth deeds of might, none other shall have power and might over the things which belong to thee. None shall obtain by fraud possessions of the things which belong to the Divine Father, who hath need the abundance, the tongue of veneration, the Lord of Abutu. The merchant Quena victorious saith, Homage to thee, O Herokuti, Timu, Heru, Kepira, thou mighty hawk, who makest glad the body of man, thou beautiful of face, by reason of thy two great plumes. Awake, O Lord of beauty, at dawn, when the company of the gods and mortals say unto thee, Hail. They sing hymns of praise unto thee at eventide, and the starry deities also adore thee. O thou firstborn, who dost lie motionless, thy mother showeth loving kindness unto thee daily. Ra liveth, and the serpent fiend neck is dead. Thou art in good case, for thine enemy hath fallen headlong. Thou sailest over heaven with life and strength. The goddess Nehipek is in the Atet boat, and thy boat rejoiceth. Thy heart is glad, and the two Uraei goddesses rise upon thy brow. Hymn to Ra when he riseth. A hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris, Quina, merchant victorious, who saith, Homage to thee, O thou who riseth in new, and who at thy manifestation dost make the world bright with light. The whole company of gods sing hymns of praise unto thee, after thou hast come forth. The divine Murti, who minister unto thee, cherish thee as King of the North and the South, thou beautiful and beloved man-child. When thou risest, men and women live. The nations rejoice in thee, and the souls of a new Heliopolis sing unto thee songs of joy. The souls of the cities of Pe and Nechem exalt thee. The apes of dawn adore thee, and all beasts and cattle praise thee with one accord. The goddess Sabah overthroweth thine enemies, therefore rejoice thou within. Thy boat, thy mariners, are content thereat. Thou hast attained unto the Atet boat, and thy heart swelleth with joy. O Lord of the gods, when thou didst create, them they ascribed unto thee praises. The azure goddess Nut doth compass thee on every side, and the god Nu floodeth thee with his rays of light. O cast thou thy light upon me, and let me see thy beauties, me, the Osiris, Quina the merchant, victorious. And when thou goest forth over the earth, I will sing praises unto thy fair face. Thou risest in heaven's horizon, and thy disk is adored when it riseth upon the mountain to give life unto the world. Saith Quina the merchant victorious, Thou risest, thou risest, thou comest forth, and the god Nu. Thou dost renew thy youth, and thou dost set thyself in the place where thou wast yesterday. O divine youth, who hast created thyself, I am not able to describe thee. Thou hast come with thy diadems, and thou hast made heaven and earth bright with the rays of pure emerald light. The land of Punt is established to give the perfumes which thou smellest with thy nostrils. Thou risest, O marvelous being, in heavens. The two serpent goddess Merti are established upon thy brow, and thou art the giver of laws, O Lord of the world, of the inhabitants thereof. All the gods and Quina the merchant, victorious, adore thee. Hymn to Ra when he riseth. A hymn of praise to Ra when he riseth in the eastern part of heaven. Behold Osiris, who Nefer, victorious, who say this, Homage to thee, O thou who art Ra, when thou risest, and Timu, when thou settest. Thou risest, thou risest, thou shinest, thou shinest. Thou who art crowned King of gods, thou art the Lord of heaven, thou art the Lord of earth, thou art the creator of those who dwell in the heights and of those who dwell in the depths. Thou art the God one who came into being in the beginning of time. Thou didst create the earth. Thou didst fashion man. Thou didst make the watery abyss of the sky. Thou didst form Happy. Thou didst create the watery abyss. And thou dost give life unto all that therein is. Thou hast knit together the mountains. Thou hast made mankind and the beasts of the fields to come into being. Thou hast made the heavens and the earth. Worship be thou whom the goddess Ma'at embraceth at morn and at eve. Thou dost travel across the sky with heart swelling with joy. The lake of Testes become contented thereat. The serpent fiend Nak hath fallen, and his 2 arms are cut off. The Sektet boat receiveth fair winds, and the heart of him that is in the shrine thereof rejoiceth. Thou art crowned Prince of Heaven. Thou art the one dowered with all the sovereignty, who cometh forth from the sky. Ra is victorious. O thou divine youth, thou heir of everlastingness, thou self-begotten one, O thou who didst give thyself birth, O one, mighty one of myriad forms and aspects, King of the world, Prince of Anu Heliopolis, Lord of eternity and ruler of everlastingness, the company of the gods rejoice when thou risest and when thou sailest across the sky, O thou who art exalted in the Sektet boat. Homage to thee, O Amun-Ra, who dost rest upon Ma'at, and who passest over the heaven. Every face seeth thee. Thou dost wax great, and thy majesty doth advance, and thy rays are upon all faces. Thou art unknown, and no tongue is worthy to declare thy likeness. Only thyself canst do this. Thou art one, even is he that bringeth the Tenu basket. Men praise thee in thy name, Ra, and they swear by thee, for thou art Lord over them. Thou hearest with thine ears, and thou seest with thine eyes. Millions of years have gone over the world. I cannot tell the number of those through which thou hast passed. Thy heart hath decreed a day of happiness in thy name of traveler. Thou dost pass over and dost travel through untold spaces, requiring millions and hundreds of thousands of years to pass over. Thou passest through them in peace, and thou steerest thy way across the watery abyss to the place which thou lovest. This thou doest in one little moment of time, and then thou dost sink down and dost make an end of the hours. Behold, Osiris, the governor of the palace of the Lord of the 2 lands, who Nefer, victorious, saith, Hail, my Lord, thou who passest through eternity, whose being is everlasting. Hail, thou disk, Lord of beams of light, thou risest, and thou makest all mankind to live. Grant thou that I may behold thee at dawn each day. Hymn to Ra when he riseth. Homage to thee, O thou glorious being, thou who art dowered with all sovereignty. O Tem Herakuti, when thou risest in the horizon of heaven, a cry of joy come forth to thee from the mouth of all peoples. O thou beautiful being, thou dost renew thyself in thy season, in the form of the disk within thy mother Hathor. Therefore, in every place, every heart swelleth with joy at thy rising forever. The regions of the north and the south come to thee with homage, and send forth acclamations at thy rising in the horizon of heaven. Thou illuminatest the two lands with the rays of turquoise light. O Ra, thou who art Herakuti, the divine man-child, the heir of eternity, self-begotten and self-born, King of earth, Prince of Tuat, Governor of the regions of Okert, thou comest forth from the water, thou hast sprung from the God Nu, who cherisheth thee and ordereth thy members. O thou God of life, thou Lord of love, all men live when thou shinest. Thou art crowned King of the gods. The goddess Nut doeth homage unto thee, and the goddess Ma'at embraceth thee at all times. Those who are in thy following sing unto thee with joy and bow down their foreheads to the earth when they meet thee. Thou Lord of heaven, thou Lord of earth, thou King of right and truth, thou Lord of eternity, thou Prince of everlastingness, thou sovereign of all the gods, thou God of life, thou creator of eternity, thou maker of heaven wherein thou art firmly established. The company of the gods rejoice at thy rising. The earth is glad when it beholdeth thy rays. The people that have been long dead come forth with cries of joy to see thy beauties every day. Thou goest forth each day over heaven and earth, and art made strong each day by the mother Nut. Thou passest through the height of heaven, thy heart swelleth with joy, and the lake of Testes is content thereat. The serpent fiend hath fallen, his arms are hewn off. The knife hath cut asunder his joints. Ra liveth by Ma'at, the beautiful. The Sektet boat draweth on the cometh into port. The south and the north, the west and the east turn to praise thee. O thou primeval substance of the earth, who didst come into being of thine own accord, Isis and Nephete salute thee. They sing unto thee songs of joy at thy rising in the boat. They protect thee with their hands. The souls of the east follow thee. The souls of the west praise thee. Thou art the ruler of all the gods, and thou hast joy of heart within thy shrine. For the serpent fiend Nak hath been condemned to the fire, and thy heart shall be joyful forever. Thy mother Net is adjudged to thy father Nu.